Hi everyone, welcome to my vlog. I'm not sure if this is going to be put in a vlog with some barn stuff or not, but I thought I had this brilliant epiphany on how to describe something, so I have to film it now. I'm on my way to get out of the house to go to the barn. If you're new to my channel or not so old of a follower, there's something you might not know about me. So first off, I have a chronic illness. It's called myalgic encephalomyelitis, shortened to ME, or some people use CFS, stands for chronic fatigue syndrome. I don't use that description because it is sort of an all-round like a description of symptoms that you can get in many different chronic illnesses and after severe illness such as cancer and stuff like that. So I don't think it's a very good description. I always use ME, and that's because it involves the neurological part of the illness as well as everything else. Now, like I said, it is about chronic fatigue, but it's about how you feel the fatigue and how it works on your body. Now, if you picture a sink with a tap, the sink and the water coming out of the tap is activity, and the sink is your body. Now, my drain in my sink is partly clogged, and the water, which is fatigue, keeps filling up and up and up and up, and it doesn't drain away as quickly as other people's. And sometimes it drains really, really slowly. And when the water flows over the sink, that is when I get something called PEM, which is post-exercise malaise, which means I get severe aches and pains in my body. I can feel dizzy. I can have feelings like you have a hard case of the flu. My brain stops working properly, my cognitive function stops working properly. So it's a lot of different things. I always have to balance my days so that my sink doesn't flow over and preferably doesn't fill up more than halfway. I hope you guys understood the explanation about that. The problem is you can't take any medication or anything for chronic fatigue or ME, and they are researching stuff, but there's no treatment yet. I'm just gonna swap hands. If you also seen some of my videos, you have heard me talk about getting my own horse for years now, and the plan is to get a horse this year. However, after I broke my back in April, lots of things happened to me. I haven't been able to move as much, and my health and my general fitness has gone down a bit, and I'm struggling with just riding 2 days a week. So I'm hoping it will be better during the spring, that I will build myself up, and that during the summer I can buy the horse and it can be on pasture, which means there's not like any work that I have to do except come and ride a horse, and that will be a good introduction into horse ownership again. That's my goal anyway. My goal is also to find a place on a livery, I suppose you could call it, or a barn, where they are out 24 hours, and hopefully that will lessen some of the chores that I have to do. That is the plan. However, if my illness doesn't get any better, it's just not responsible to get a horse, and I will have to wait another year. the other thing is that cost of living is rising, and because of my chronic illness, I cannot work. I am on a sort of stipend from the government that is supposed to cover my expenses. However, it is so low that it is, I think it's below the EU standard of what is like your income during a year. And if you are under that standard, you're poor, or it's like a poverty line. I think it's underneath that, or it's barely at the edge of that. And so I don't have a lot of money, and I have to be sure that I can pay all the fees and everything for the horse. And I have put up a budget, but since I made the budget, things have become more expensive. So we'll just have to see. I feel like I've been luring you guys along and tempting you guys with me buying a horse, and if it doesn't happen, that you guys will be like, for fuck's sake, stop talking about it. I mean, I want it to happen. I want it to happen so badly, but like, I had an experience before where I got a horse and was supposed to have her on the sort of the 24 hours outside livery, and then the woman decided she didn't want me there, and then I had to put her in a barn, and then the barn closed, and the new people that were going to run the barn put the prices up. So like, I feel like you have to be responsible. You have to make sure that your finances can do it, because I don't want to be in that position again. It was a horrible position. I had to basically give the horse away because we found something wrong with her. We didn't have the time to get her checked out because the barn was closing, and we couldn't pay the extra fees that the new runners were demanding. They wanted 2 months of rent up front, and then also 1 month of rent. So the 2 months of rents were on top of 1 month of rent. So 3 months rent for the first month. We couldn't do that. And so I didn't get to check her out. She was given away basically to a woman, and she checked her out. She knew that there was something wrong with her, and it was a horrible experience. I still have nightmares because I feel like I've abandoned that horse and I didn't give her the proper care and the proper life and didn't take responsibilities, and I don't want to be in that position again. It was horrible. It still is horrible, and that's why I'm very sort of, I want everything to be right. I want my health to be right. I want my finances to be right. So I hope you guys understand this, but I hope it will happen. I hope it will happen this year. I'm going to check out two places this week, hopefully, at least one this week and one the other week, that I hope can be an alternative to keeping that horse. And yeah, it's just, I'll have to go over my finances, check my budget again, and see how everything works out. So yeah, I think that's everything for this sort of update rant thing. My arm is aching and I have to go to the barn. I will see you in another video. Thank you so much for listening to everything I have to say. And please comment something down below because it helps out me with the YouTube algorithm. Like, subscribe if you're interested. Click the notification bell so you will get can't remember the word. You get like a notification when I upload something, because a lot of people don't seem to like realize when I upload something. Anyways, gotta go. Bye.